Hey guys, it's Mariel with Fathom Realty. Thanks for tuning in this week to Mariel's Realistic Real Estate Advice. This week I wanted to talk to the buyers, I guess I should say, that are planning to go to open houses or have been going to open houses. Now, all over the US, it's a little bit different depending on where you go. Some places are not very comfortable doing open houses, or there's a restriction and some guidelines that you have to adhere to if you plan on being in a home. But here in the DFW, they are full-fledged. People are out and about, they're looking at homes. And if you are a buyer that is not actively looking at open houses with your realtor, which no, that isn't weird, that's something that we do. But if you're taking upon yourself as a buyer to go out and looking at homes in person, I want to give you a few questions to consider and jot down for when you do go to an open house. Ask these to get a better idea about the house in general, some background information to give you a better idea if you want to go ahead and book another appointment to view it again in person or to even put an offer on the home. So let's get started. So one of the main questions that I would ask as someone just walking into a house and being interested in the home is asking the listing agent or whoever's hosting the house, why is the seller moving? You want to understand if there's any deadlines that need to be met. They have to sell the house by a certain time frame. You want to understand if there's any known conditions that you might want to be aware of. There might be some things within the neighborhood that are changing or expanding, and maybe they can give you some more information about what is going on in the area so you are made aware and you can make a decision based off that. But basically, it can also give you not only the timeline, but to see if there's any wiggle room with the price. And just getting a better understanding of what's going on now and how that will impact the seller if the home ends up sitting on the market. That could potentially really benefit you as the buyer. All right, this might seem very blunt and a little rude, but it's not. If you are really just vibing with the house, you love it, another question you should be asking is, are there any known issues or conditions about the house? This is going to most likely come in the form of a seller's disclosure. It's a document that the seller fills out when they're listing their home. It's all the known conditions about the house, everything that's in the house, if there's a well, a septic, if there's city utilities, things like that. Everything that they know should be on a documentation, a form. So at an open house, typically there should be either a paper copy or a digital copy of the seller's disclosure. It is not rude to ask. Say, hey, is there a copy of the seller's disclosure? Or if there are any known conditions of the home, make sure to jot it down. If there's any other questions that you have after the open house, make sure to reach out to a realtor or the listing agent to get those answered for you. Okay, if you're really liking the house, another important question that you should be asking, are there any current offers on the property? This is going to let you know if you have a crunch deadline to meet to make sure that you're submitting an offer on time. There are so many homes right now in the DFW area that they are on the market one day and by the afternoon they have multiple offers. So if there are known offers on the house, then you need to get in touch with a realtor. Make sure to have your own representation. As a buyer, you should never have to pay for anyone's commissions. So go ahead and reach out to someone to make sure that you have everything lined up to submit an offer on the home. Now, a great way to test if the host of the open house is really on point with getting all the research and information ready about the house. Also ask, what are some other homes in the neighborhood selling for? Are there any other similar homes that they know of? They should be able to either pull up a binder, I know it's very old school, or a small laptop like this where they can pull up comps, they can pull up more information about the neighborhood so they can give you a better idea of what the turnover is like, how many days on the market they usually stay on for, and about the price range that you should be considering if you want to purchase within that area. So that gives you a good idea also if they're within range with their price that they're asking for, or if you should go lower, or if there's a bidding war, how much higher you should be submitting your offer for to really give it a good, strong chance of getting it accepted. All right, guys, that's all I want to talk about today. I hope that everyone out there that is out and about looking at homes, best of luck, have fun. It's always nice to see homes in person and see what's out there on the market. If you have any other questions that maybe I should add for next time, let me know. Drop some comments below. If you have any questions or comments or have a topic that you'd like me to discuss, reach out to me. My information's on my profile. I hope that you all have a blessed week. I hope this information is helpful, and I will see you next time.